What's up, Hippo lovers? Mr. Yo against Hera Arabia Invitational, $2,000, organized by Mr. Mario Ovalle. Apparently that's how you pronounce his name. And we're looking into best of 5, a draft at the top, as you can see. And they will face the winner of Viper against Stout. Happened before already. Viper in the finals waiting for them. Let's jump into the action, and this is the moment where I ask you about your predictions. Mr. Yo at the left-hand side, Hera at the right-hand side. What do you think? How is the set going to end, everyone? I will give it 1-3. So I think Hera will win this one against Mr. Yo. 2-3, 1-3, 1-3, 3-2, 1-3. 1-3. Okay, so a lot of people agreeing with me. 3-2, 2-3, 3-2, 3-1, 3-0. Okay. Stream title? Oh yeah, can be edited for sure. It is Hera versus Mr. Yo. Let's go. Celts against Malians. Interesting stuff. Quite aggressive here with the scout. 3 minutes already in. And running to the other side of the map. Okay, that looks like a really solid map for Hera here. Defensive gold, stone, wood line, and I see quite some easy wall potential. On the other side, Mr. Yo, quite some tough area to wall at the front. In Germany, are there any taxes that people need to pay gambling sports, like 12% of every bet? Not that I know. Not that I know of. I want to see NSO only war? Yeah, wrong map. Sorry. Okay, Scout very active on the other side as well. We've seen quite some laming this tournament already. Remember the 4 sheep stolen yesterday. Hera against Tato, finishing the game there at minute 3. Felt Tato man. There's a gambling tax on 10% of every bet. Yeah, that is simply wrong. That is simply wrong. Yeah. Favorite poker hand? Pocket jacks, followed by 8-9 offsuit. Followed by... No. Those two are kind of... And hate hand is pocket tens. Yeah. Not even suited? Not even suited, yeah. In Poland, we held 12% on every bet. So if you bet $100, you really only play with 88. Okay. Well, that sounds like it's tough to beat then. What was the largest buy-in you played? 50,000 euros. I love me Jack 9. Hate King 2. Okay. And that's quite some minutes on wood here, Mr. Hera, with Malians. So it's going to start over the drush. And on the other side, that looks like a counter drush in some form. Do you play World Desert Cup today? Nope. We don't. We're sponsored for poker tournaments? No, in one. I played one sponsored tournament once. Where there was, on one website, they asked me, or like they did a challenge, who played the most raked hands on one specific limit in one time period. And yeah, someone tried to out-nerd me, right? So I played 10 days straight, every day, 14 hours, 12 tables. And I think I was second place till like 8 days in. And then or third place. But then first place just didn't play the last 2 days anymore. And then I got a flight to St. Martin in the Caribbean. Plus a poker tournament, plus hotel and everything. So, yeah. I nerded pretty well. Ooh, late quick vaults here. Really late quick vaults. And that was the only tournament that I really got sponsored. Is there any chance for poker tournament stream anytime soon? We did plenty of those. I think I did like 6-7 poker streams on the stream already. Yeah. When you multiplayer, do you play tighter cause you pay fewer attention to, or less attention to individual playstyles? Nope, not really. Would love to see Nilly play a Sunday session. Did that several times on stream. Yeah. But was not easy always. Because people couldn't handle the swings, right? I played $5,000 buy-ins. People said, like, why do I even donate? What's happening here? Then I won $15,000 on stream, and people said, like, why are you not organizing Age of Empires tournaments from that? And I didn't do a good job of handling with those comments, so kind of turned it down from there. Also on YouTube, obviously, we have the heads-up match against Stout. We have the heads-up match against T90. Just, I would say 2 months ago, we had a session with Dowd, Lidacore, T90, Dave, Viper, all of us playing some cash game together. That was lots of fun as well. If you're interested in poker. If not, you maybe enjoyed the atmosphere a bit there. That was 4 to 5 months ago? That long ago? Okay. Okay, at the top here. And still 1 archer range. Hera rushing out those buildings quite heavily. So he went for the big walls here. Well, no, actually kind of reasonable wall size. And shouldn't have any problems walling that one off. Needs a quick wall though. Hera. Oh, don't you tell me. That's something that is very untypical of him. That he allows those to get in. And now the man-at-arm, I think, should be fast enough. And yeah, that's certainly going to be a dead villager. Oh boy, very untypical for Hera to let that one happen. He should have seen those quite some time ago already. Okay. Oh man, Hera in quite some problems. Who's your favorite mathematician? Quendy True. First game of the day syndrome? Maybe. Okay, villagers are back there now. And first archer out. Can be a bit annoying here. Don't think he will reach too far though. Do we have a blacksmith? Not yet. Scout loses quite some HP as well. Only 1 lumber camp here. Hera sits at 2 lumber camps. Should be dealing with this one in some capacity. Thing is though, Hera only 10 gold, so never really went on to gold. Now waltz those in. And oh, squeezes through there again. And again, fast Celt man-at-arms will be really annoying. Archers getting chased away there. Good job by Hera at that end. And now the man-at-arms. I think this one should always be walled. Indeed, yeah, Hera shouldn't have any problems there. So maybe going back onto those houses could be an option while the archer is running away home. Some more stuff being added to Spearman as well. How much changed if devs made the change that units can go into quick walls unless they like 50% completed? I think we would have more big preemptive walling, way fewer quick walls, and therefore like militia and men-at-arms might become stronger, right? I think so. Yeah. I watched a lot of Hera. I've noticed he has not been as sharp last week to week and a half. Maybe overplay? Oh, I think, like, I think it's a wild assumption. I don't know if that's true, so let's not even go into that. Did he really play worse than before? What games, what series, what show matches did he play way worse? It's Ramadan. Okay. What is the biggest difference in Hera and Yo's skill level? I think Hera's micro should be better. I think Yo's putting your opponent into difficult situations that he doesn't want to be in. Skill is way better. I think the quick walls of Hera are better. I think the imp macro could be better by Mr. Yo. Oh, those are crazy quick walls. That's something I wouldn't expect from Mr. Yo, for example. Yeah. Just on ladder last week, he has been on a slump. Yeah, okay, I didn't follow that at all. As I said, like, I didn't follow a lot of Age of Empires over the last 4 or 5 days. So, I don't have a good answer to that. Maybe, just maybe. I know, like, this is a wild statement, right? So take that one with, like, caution. But I know that during Ramadan, my students sometimes suffered. If like they didn't drink enough, they didn't eat for some time. So I'm not sure how intensely he's going into fasting. But if he wants to like fast and then still wants to stream, that could be a factor. Not saying that he even does it, not saying that that is a factor, but could potentially be something. If you really want to find something. Okay, stable now by Hera as well as for Mr. Yo. That's going to be a siege, mangonel aggression here, or siege monk aggression most likely, into that wood line. And then from here he can move into that gold quite nicely. Okay. So he's going full Ramadan. Okay. Siege workshop here now. I would be surprised if Hera sees that one, and now he's scouting for the siege workshop. I would expect the siege workshop to be up here, honestly. Not really at the back. So really surprised that Hera is going for that angle. And here I would always scout to the top. Yeah. That makes... I think the scouting makes so much more sense than trying to find something over here. Obviously, really unfortunate. In your ideal world, would practicing religion be banned unless you're 18? Why? No. No, if you are 17 and you feel strongly about something, you should be able to do that. I think forcing someone to be religious because of your own beliefs should be forbidden. If a kid says, I don't want to be religious anymore, the parents should not be allowed to force them. That's what I believe. But if you feel like you want to do that, go ahead. That's what I meant? Yeah, but that's not what you asked. Oh, that night kill is so good. That's so good. TC already in quite some pressure. 2 archers around. Monk probably wants to run a bit further. Do you maybe even want to do ground attack against those? Oh, he does. He did want to do the ground attack. Monk is running away. More pressure there. TC will have some problem. Now the big defense. Oh boy, how will Hera deal with this one? This could be a really good session here. And good series. Let's take a look into attacking the stable. TC, do you want to continue attacking the TC? 1 monk around. Do you want to... What are you adding here? Not an easy choice. Stable, already in quite some problems. As you know, only 1500 HP in Feudal Age, 1800 HP there. And if you lose that, it loses the HP percentage-wise. And that stable likely to fall. So it will only be 1 knight. Camel might be the better thing. Look at the beautiful lower resources there when it comes to wood and food. Maybe another monk could be squeezed in. And first stable down. Monastery now for the defense. No counter attacks happening. And Hera, it looks like he will be losing his TC here. Whew. First knight out. That's not going to do anything. What is Hera thinking he can achieve? That's never going to do anything. And even gets a conversion. Oh god, that might be game ending already. I think it was looking pretty damn bad. But that one, like that ambitious knight there moving in. Did he think that he saw the monk earlier as well? There was one at the top, so maybe he didn't think there was a second one. Was praying a bit. And Hera, not with a good idea of what was happening in this game. The easy play. 3 men-at-arms, 1 spearman, 1 archer. Did delay Hera so much. He did go for quite some big walls here. And Mr. Yo is taking game number 1 quite nicely here. Okay, awesome Celt Rush indeed. Hera did scout for it. Unfortunately, he didn't see it in the end. Can we go Fog of War? Okay, in the end he did see it. But his scout initially was going this direction. Missed them. And yeah, sometimes, as we saw in several thousands of One games, Celt can make your opponent look pretty damn helpless. But Hera will be able to shake this one off quite easily. At least that's what I would assume. Unlikely that we will see more games of this style, but that's what I said, right? When we went through the strengths and weaknesses. Mr. Yo can put you in some wild positions, something we probably would not expect from Hera, right? Is this a strategy we would see from Hera? Is this a strategy we would expect from him? Probably not. Very smart positioning? Probably, right? Yeah. India are going to leave Germany? I wouldn't know why. You can make games so messy and it's good for playing a messy game. Yep. Can someone send me Viper vs. Stout result? Is it not on Wikipedia? That would really surprise me. Let's check together. Wikipedia results. It is not there. What? Oh, I didn't refresh. It's not there? Okay, then let's do some editing. Viper 1-0. It just needs some one to prove it apparently. Okay. And Somi beat Raw 3-0. And yeah, now it is there. At least for me, if I'm logged in. And I think we don't need the red text anymore, right? Civ draft is something we can take away there for a small moment. I think this could make sense. Yeah. So as you can see, 3-0 here for the Viper. Wikipedia, beautiful website. I will give you info like these in the future. When the KD is 1-0, CA calls it infinite. Does that hurt as a math teacher? No. I'm planning to do a fast card tutorial for the DE version. I did it in German already. I didn't plan it. No. Maybe it could make sense. And I want to show the banner again, yeah. Wikipedia shows it now. It was not shown 1 minute ago. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it takes some time to update. Mayans vs. Huns. Finds tomorrow, did you notice? I was told so, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it just takes some time to update. Happens. And now we're all on the same page. And we can connect to game number 2. Obviously, if you want to help out and edit some there as well. If you ever have a result and see that it's not updated, you can help them as well. So we have Mr. Yo playing Huns and Hera playing Mayans over here. Did you talk to Tedo in the last days? Nope. Unlucky in tournament matches. Well, I don't know. No, I didn't talk to him. And Hera goes for some laming here. Mayans against Huns. Obviously, matchup we have seen quite often in Age of Empires already. Especially like Huns against Mezzo. A true classic. And I think this is pretty wallable, right? Wall the top and just build your production here. Could be a nice map design for Mr. Yo. Hera runs around, fights some wood, finds some gold. What else does he see? Tries to find something. He knows that his opponents could be close here. Maybe goes for that villager. No, Mr. Yo sends him back. If I was Hera, I would ban or pick every single Meso Civ. I was a bit surprised with that as well. Let's quickly jump into the draft again. I don't expect the Eagle to do too much here. Maybe some harassment. Doubt Castle, welcome. And 5 HP. One more hit is needed, and Eagle loses its life. Okay, one villager against the Eagle. You see some stuff, and there was also some idle time force. I think if I'm Hera, I'm taking this. Yeah. I think this is better for him. Should be a solid up to 2 villager advantage now. The moment Yo gets Bloom, and the Eagle won't benefit or won't help you out too much. Oh yeah, look at that. He didn't find some of his sheep though. I was doing some sheep scouting, so he might lose those 2. That won't be the prettiest thing ever. But really good map when it comes to gold and stone in the back. Berries on the open side though. And let me quickly jump there. What did we have? We had Chinese, Mayans, so Aztecs early on. Okay. So Vikings early on by Mr. Yo. That's something I normally don't see from him. So I'm a bit surprised there. Oh, that's a very open house. I think that was pretty interesting. Uh-oh. That could be -3 sheep? No, not found. Okay, that house is mainly to scout some sheep. So Hera is -3 sheep. Let's see how many Mr. Yo will get eventually. Still has 4 around. Yo barely missed the 2 sheep. Let's take a look into that then. And yeah, we can see that. Only like 2-3 tiles away. Didn't see the gold either, but might be back actually there, right? Feels like a likely spot. Most of the main gold spot. I think I would scout in that direction now. I know that the TC should be here with those stragglers. So I think he might find those 2 sheep. And, I think, yeah, he's missing them the second time again as well. Okay, yeah, makes some sense. Missed that gold. And, yeah, big problem now for Hera with that he's missing 3 sheep. But Mayans obviously not suffering from that so much. But still, will be tricky. Hera already in Ruff's position? I don't think so. Just think about it. He will be 2 villages ahead, guys. I don't think it's that bad. Oh, did that sheep? Oh, yeah, he scouted the sheep now. Oh, he might be back. Oh, okay. And that won't be -3 sheep for Hera. It will also be +3 sheep for Mr. Yo. Okay, so he can compensate quite nicely. And what is Hera doing now? He can't push deer either. Can he upgrade? And I can't click the boar, sadly. Oh, what is the scout doing? Ran really close to the TC. I'm surprised that happened. Lost quite some HP. Hallelujah. Okay, 1 farm on the really late side. Now 5 on berries. Will Hera have enough food? Oh, he plays pop 22. Probably starts to wall some. Yeah, indeed. Won't be surprised to see some walls here. And goes for the lumber camp there. And I think he should be having a reasonable click up here. Yep, indeed. Very solid. And as we can see, 2 villager advantage. So the moment Hera stabilizes, he should be fine. But I think lots of scouts and lots of skirms could be nice. Also, I think a man-at-arm opening could have been lovely by Mr. Yo. With those open berries, with this wood line, like you don't really think about it if you think about Huns, but I think it could have been nice against what Hera is doing. Would you prefer Mayans in this matchup? I personally prefer Mayans, but I think they're pretty even. Like, it's simply like how I like to play. I think Mayans suit me a bit better. I think it's a really, really close matchup. Yeah. Mayans get extra resource income. Well, it's not resource income, but they simply have more food, right? The sheep has 115 food instead of 100 for them. Is it 15%? I thought so, right? Oh, tight base layout here. Huh. Stable, being dropped. And Hera seems to be really walled. 3 on gold. Probably, yeah, 2 more houses. Then drops the archer range and should be fine here. And Hera with the late barracks. Not going for the farm upgrade. Needs to be walled. And as I said, right, men-at-arms could have punished so much. Could have done damage here. Could have done damage there. Archer range obviously is great in dealing with that afterwards. But I think, like, men-at-arms into skirms. And Hera would have struggled quite a bit, right? -3 sheep and then losing the berries at the front. Could have been really troublesome for Hera. Delays everything then, because then you have to add some farms. I would have liked that. Is opening scout hunt really so much better than other openings? Well, the 20% faster stable is a small thing, but I don't think not the major thing. Okay, that could be a dead villager. Let's take a look. Oh, not going for it. Goes for the other one, takes that fight, and I think we might see 1 kill here, but with scout loss as well. Okay, could go for that village as well. Another scout squeezes in. Spearman production non-existent. Actually goes for an eagle. And that could be evening out the villager count here. Okay, but also the army numbers are kind of equal. Hera still half a villager ahead. Okay, 1 eagle, 1 scout out. Mathrio, hey yo. And now walling the rest. And we should see Mr. Yo being completely fine here. Blacksmith now being dropped as well. And then we have only this opening. Scout around takes quite some damage. Another scout being produced. And now skirm count should rise. 1 skirm alone. Could even deal with those 2 archers and an eagle. If it's relatively close to the TC, right? On open field, obviously the eagle will do some damage. But that's simply a dead army here. Oh no, that's such an untypical Hera thing, I would say. Moving out without fletching with a really small army. He's only jumping the eagle now. And yeah, Hera realizes. Oh god, Hera realizes. He's in problems. Yes, oh god, this is looking so good for Mr. Yo. Oi, 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 oi. And KD 5-3 already, and that's even including that 1 villager from earlier. And we will see that Spearman getting focused down. Archers are falling as well. Hallelujah, that should be 9-4 KD. And Terra should, oh, actually gets a scout there. Okay, so nice focus fire there. Fletching now coming in. Something we don't have for Hera in the queue because he already has it. Okay. But we should see some pressure there on the berries. And Mr. Yo has to be loving life, right? He killed all the army, has to be fine. And now builds a fun mining camp here. With a stone included as well. Can someone tell me when the sunset is in Canada? Hera should eat something. Not for quite some time. Right? Where in Canada is he? And also you can probably Google it. I think he's on the east side. Yeah. Ramadan is over? Okay. I didn't know. Okay, it's over already. Well, then he surely ate. And this week, okay. Oh, what is Yo doing? Is he scouting for points? Huh, okay.
Rogan?
Let's go. Hera.
Sunnyflower, thank you. Some wall here could be nice. Walling this one, just control more area. I wouldn't mind an outpost here. Simply because you have the stone there, so much better as well. Makes life so much easier. And that archer running around, kind of a ballsy move. I think if he takes a single shot, that's already kind of unnecessary. Auto Scout didn't look like Auto Scout. Maybe now it's activated. Okay, house behind this. And 2 more scouts on. What? A tower even? Mr. Yo is playing this with more skirms. What is happening? This feels so unnecessary. Why are we playing like this? What? And now a tower being rushed out here as well. Skirms around. That feels so wrong. Oh, that feels so wrong. I'm really surprised. Okay, scouts around, skirms as well. I think cancel this tower, try to rebuild it here could make lots of sense. Also, maybe he knows he's on stone and knows, okay, Hera might have some problems there. But Hera is on the way to Castle Age already. I think he should have a really easy defense. House, not the highest HP here. Let's see how much we can focus that one down. I can't really click it. Okay, 15 HP. Well, I don't need to click it down because the scouts are already in. Skirm still around. +1/+1 attack. Those archers, no defense for them. House, okay, now being built again. Villagers under quite some pressure. And that tower will help out quite a bit. Hera's other goals are very, very exposed. Okay, Mr. Yo's field later in might be a thing here. Defensive tower now at that end. Scouts are moving in again. And those archers can't really defend against the skirms. Suddenly, skirms are diving under TC. When did we last time see that happening? Jumps for the tower. I think the scouts need to be staying alive. Otherwise, 1 eagle could clear this one up. But nothing in the queue. Okay, now queue's 1 eagle. I think that's a really good choice. Scouts need to stay alive here. Otherwise, Hera will have a way easier clear up than we normally thought. And our archer numbers are dropping so heavily, though. Look at that one. Ooh, tricky, tricky spot. Tower still around. Actually shooting each other. Why is he not repairing? Okay, builds another tower there. And can click up to Castle Age now as well. A solid 2 minutes behind though. And yeah, that one Eagle should do the clear up against all the skirms, but obviously Feudal Age Eagle produced quite slowly. 21 minute or sub 21 minute uptime now. The Eagle is coming over, tries to focus more on the villagers. Bows are even being squeezed in. Not a lot of gold control here though that I can see. Where are we moving out? Oh, those archers. That is optimistic. 2 skirms still around, and yeah, Hera loses so much before the upgrades. No Botkin flying in there. Second stable, and just produce skirmishes to deal with this one could be a nice move. Hera still microing there, and oh, skirms even running away. Might save themselves. They might save themselves. Okay. Hera moving in there. Only 3 archers left though, and that Eagle could fall. Skirms chasing that one down. Quite a funny move, and Eagle does indeed die. Tower still around, still no gold income for Hera. Big problems here for Mayan player, but Hera's approach won't be contesting gold. He will stay heavily on stone, and then we'll build a castle at one of those spots here to kind of deal with those towers. Tower not really focusing down those villagers. Should easily be a thing, no? Huh. Could a forward siege workshop make sense for Mr. Yo? I think so. It's floating lots of woods, will go for knights. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a siege workshop being dropped here any second. Oh yeah, and more focus on those golds. Maybe even more in the face. Let's see. Indeed, that's what's happening. Now night production. Attack first. Okay, I thought I would have... I was at least expected the second armor first. So the sheep that Yo Lames had 115 HP? No, that 10 HP, I believe. Could guard tower defense be a thing? Oh no, I think he wants to get to the castle, right? Guard tower just delays you so much more. I don't like that one too much. A ram as an opening. Ooh, I thought Mangonel felt like such a natural choice here. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. And Hera getting heavy plow as well, indeed. So really sick moves. And now he goes for the Mangle after that one. Yeah, but houses die really quickly. Knight's now coming over. I think this is walled, but rewalling behind this will be on the harder side. Okay, Mangle out. Tower at only 600 HP. Villagers now coming over for the repair here is what I would assume. Tower still shooting at the ram though, and that could fall. Skirms are coming over. Knights are pushing in. This one looks really good for Mr. Yo. Really good for Mr. Yo. Castle is not too far away. He doesn't want to repair the tower. And Knights, yeah, can even go in there. Thought at one moment that this was open, and now diving in here. Yeah, we will see some conversions. Let's take a look. Skirms trying to suicide themselves, trying to get the kill against the monks. Shouldn't really happen. But look at that. You see fully packed now. And Castle. Oh no, that's a market being dropped. Hera has enough stone. Builds it here at that side. Mangnol could come over there. Pretty much impossible to get killed. But honestly, that castle is not dealing with any of the towers. I don't see Hera being on gold then. Okay, moves in there. And... oh! Monk, it was safe. Monk was safe. Mangnol shot flying in. And Castle with quite some heavy losses. Monk still very low on HP. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Mangnol shot over there. Good one at the right hand side. Maybe gets a short one here. Hera can't re-micro against that one. And suddenly villager count is even. Although we had the 2 TC play. Still full aggression. Mangnol is lost. Battering ram will be suicided. What is this monastery by Mr. Yo? Okay, something I haven't seen for quite some time. Now the big thing is only, is Mr. Yo seeing the gold? Then the game will be over. For now, he knows about the gold, but didn't really go for it. Did scout for extra golds as well, and sees that no one is there. I think it's just so likely that by accident he will scout this and therefore end the game. Oh yeah, and that doesn't even look like an accident. Moves in and should force slice those villagers quite easily, actually. Oh, he didn't. He didn't click them. Oh, Hera doesn't lose a single villager. I thought this would be like 3-4 dead villagers quite easily. Monk actually dies. What happened there? How did he die? And yeah, scouting that one. And that is an ambitious TC at the front, mainly for the deer drop-off as well. Has the defensive tower at that area. And Mr. Yo dives in again. Plumed Archers, a pretty good unit at defending in those spots though. Let's take a look. Monk saved again. Hera obviously so good at saving units there into the TC. And still quite some troublesome situation. Villagers now moving back to the gold. Some raid there. And I don't mind the spot of Hera too much. I still think Yo is in a heavy dominating position. But looking at the numbers, it feels more and more even. The big question still is, how are we getting onto gold? This one with the TC could make lots of sense. Okay, getting that TC up is obviously something that should have never ever happened. Hera selling some wood. Solid villager cube. Gets onto some more plumes. One mangonel out, but how do we deal with that mangonel? Don't really see that one too easily. 30C now. And mangonel shot number 1. Ground attack. Not happening. I think maybe waiting for a second mangonel could be a thing. Not in the queue though. Has more knights in the queue. And I think that will be some more aggression in this area. Oh, dodges that shot. Oh god. With the hill advantage could have been so nice. Hera, he loves the stance. He loves the stance. Game is closer than what I thought it would be. Villager numbers really even. TC number 4 now by Mr. Yo even. Okay. More HP trickled down from that mangonel. Probably a villager to repair could be a thing. Not for now. What is this knight all about? Ah, just deals with this knight. Okay, okay. Don't mind this one too much. More aggression there. I think another mangonel. Yeah, should be popping any second now. Oh, Mr. Yo actually dives. That's quite interesting. Deals with the villagers. Mangonel way too aggressive here. TC focusing on the knights though. Okay, some villagers will be lost. Mangonel still survives. I want to see villager coming over for some repair. And that knight is being dealt with. Second mangonel is coming over. And Plumes, how are they defending this? Huh. One mangonel shot, dodges, second mangonel shot, gets the kill. Oh, that's not what Hera needed. Oh god, and this one, and deleted the TC by accident. What happened here? Oh, that was not by accident. Okay. What was this, Hera? Oh god. Whew. Obviously, always playing with fire, right? Double mangonel, how do you micro against this one? And I had to fight on so even ground here this whole time. But honestly, like 30 seconds ago, I still had some belief in me. He had reasonable plume numbers, as you saw here. Like, those were initially reasonable plume numbers. He had 2 monks. He could make something happen. But, phew. Nice aggression, surely, by Mr. Yo, realizing how bad those 3 gold spots were. And took advantage. That he didn't need to really go on stone with 1 mining camp gold and stone combined there. And could just continue with the trush. And from there on, Hera was in some problems. Okay, interesting one. And Hera now with his back against the wall. Something that I didn't expect. Solid resources collected here by Mr. Yo. Hera obviously had to have some idle time and yeah, solid. Solid play by Mr. Yo and solid aggression. Score now 2-0 for him already. Love it. I'm really confused. Apparently they want to play WDC now? After the Hera Yo series? But I don't think so. I read it's not. Yeah, they want to play on Monday, no? Yeah, like yeah, that's, I don't want to say it's not working for me, but I didn't plan with that one. I'm really confused. Really confused. Wikipedia says in 1.5 hours. Yeah. Like, finals are not happening today. That's like of this tournament. That's already confirmed. Well, let's jump into this one, and then we will see what happens with the rest. Yeah. Too many tournaments nowadays? Well, it's just people committing on different tournaments that don't make sense. Mr. Yo finds a villager kill here against Hera, so returning the favor from the second game or from the previous game. So good start there. And yeah, I'm still super confused what they're trying to make happen there. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we will figure this out. Let's see the end of the series and then we can discuss. So, Incas by Mr. Yo against Hera's Franks is fighting 2 sheep here. And 3 on wood. Now makes it 4. Full wall off here by Mr. Yo. And finally we are live. Sorry for jumping late into this one. I just got very mixed confusion timings here. From, like, the admins are telling me we're scheduling tomorrow. And then apparently Hera wrote that he has time today. After saying that they can't do today. I assume we will try to make it happen tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the way, like, their approach. Okay, let's focus on this game. So, 1 villager kill early on, as you saw there, and now the militia are trying to make something happen. Hera with some good quick walls all around, though. And wood line, yeah, shouldn't be the biggest thing ever. Yeah, feels like 3 easy walls. And still needs 1 at the top. Oh yeah, that's pretty easy for him. Okay, good job, Reno. behind this. Uh-oh, Mr. Yo has to be loving his map though. Looks like a drush fast castle to me. Get some reasonable farm count out already. Obviously, they're building so fast. That's why you can go for so many. Just kidding. Doesn't really matter that much. And very solid, very efficient berries there as well. And now we probably will see him transition onto gold in some seconds. Still 2 more villagers in the queue. So goes quite heavily onto that one. Nothing got team bonus? Yeah, probably we should. Okay, Hera will take this fight, but is microing that villager away. And now we can see 13 HP. Yeah, but gets away. Do you think Incas should get another better bonus? Yes. Would give you, what, 1 or 2 extra food per farm? Yeah, it's not that much. Yeah, something in that ballpark. Okay. And now we see Hera trying to repunish there. Mr. Yo was getting... Oh, now I lost my train of thoughts because I'm still thinking about the scheduling thing, guys. That's so weird to me. It's so weird to me. Whew. Are there some good ideas for Inca team bonus? Well, I'm saying peers are more for villagers from blacksmith upgrades. Yeah. And arms are coming over. Other gold spots here at the left-hand side. Going on to stone now is Mr. Yo. I think Mr. Yo could even consider playing feudal age here. Get the eco upgrades, play a bit on the longer approach. Feels very reasonable to me. Also, Drush Fast Castle. Not as strong as it used to be some years ago. All the buildings losing quite some HP. Okay. Palisades take some time. And look at this one. Man at Arms doing quite some damage. Even goes double house here. So basically says, I don't want to take this gold anymore anyways. Militia still around. 26 gold collected only. Or make it 36 collected gold only. 26 in the bank. Defensive tower now an option. And should be reasonable there. At least that's what I would assume. 500 food in the bank. And yeah, let's expect a tower here. And then some eco upgrades indeed. So the slow approach by Mr. Yo. And he will defend this one in feudal age. Should have the better economy, is going with 4 villagers on gold at that end. And, well, his villagers were working a bit better. Obviously did invest quite some into some walls, though. Let's take a look here. Is he... Okay, he shot the scout. Still 3 men-at-arms alive. And those 2 villagers probably just finding a house could be a thing. Has enough stone. Maybe tries to build a blacksmith or an archer range. Actually, builds a stone wall. Okay, I don't mind this one too much either. Those militia are still around. 4 on stone. Something you don't typically see from a Frank player this early on in the game. Archer range by Mr. Yo. Archers could be really annoying, really efficient. Hera, is he going for archers? Is he going for skirms? Floating quite some gold. Militia are coming in and could be annoying here. 1 villager already on the outside. Can he try to... Oh, even the men-at-arm upgrade being mixed in here. Quite an interesting thing. That one is still blocked off. Is annoying here. Mr. Yo, so good at this. And yeah, good job. Good job. Those villagers, let's take a look. That man-at-arm maybe going to the other side, doing some blocking. Could be a thing. Man-at-arms obviously slightly faster than villagers. He could go to the left-hand side and maybe find another kill. 2 villagers dead already. And that man-at-arm probably wants to block over here. I'm a bit surprised how the other man-at-arm moved and gets another hit off. Okay, does not get the kill, but still quite reasonable. Not the greatest positioning here. Villager, is she getting microed back? Yeah, indeed she is. Good job by Mr. Yo, and tower defense will be quite reasonable for Mr. Yo. Obviously towers that will help him in the long game as well. Gold still uncontested. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a gate over here eventually. And even a sneaky villager? Is that a bugged one or what happened? Huh. Okay. Okay, men-at-arms are around, and let's take a look here. Eagle doesn't really want to take the fight. Oh god, those villagers are in danger for sure. But quite some army of Hera's coming over. His men-at-arms now helping out. Pretty even armies here. Upgrades non-existent on either side. I'm not even sure if we have a blacksmith on the field yet. Untypical. 19 minutes into the game, neither player has a blacksmith, but oh, we are building one in the center of the map here. Okay, that's a solid one. Okay, game should stabilize from here. Now, the main thing is that we look at the resources of the players. And Mr. Yo should go up to Castle Age a bit earlier. He obviously has the way easier to defend map from here on, right? Has the safe wood lines, has the archer range at home. Now drops the blacksmith that he needed. He wanted to click up earlier. Probably needs to queue up another villager, so Castle Age timing will be relatively close. And the base of Hera still so open. No walls at the right-hand side. The bottom open as well, and the top there. And blacksmith being rushed up now. And clicking up to Castle Age. And second archer range. So, Yo's option could have been to maybe go and go for an eagle approach. He didn't go for that one. Tries to batter down this tower though. And then probably a mining camp here again, and or maybe a TC later on. What do you think the best Inca late game comp is there? Kamayuks or Slingers? Depends a bit on what Hera is going for, right? I would assume Kamayuks feels like the greatest unit. More likely unit composition is going to be Halberdier Eagle though. Simply because, like, how do you get to Kamayuks? Like, your opponent is going mass paladins. Does he allow you to get to Kamayuks? Unlikely. Unlikely. And also, I don't think that X-Men are like the sickest counter to Kamayuks either, right? Okay, already opening some walls here. Probably wants to drop the TC there. Double archer range still producing. Men-at-arms dealing with those houses. Hera actually will need to build houses then eventually. One stable at home now. Eagle tries to find some extra resources potentially. Could have Arbalest not also be an option? Yeah, I don't mind that one either. Just like the Mr. Yo thing is to at some point lose all his crossbows and then make a massive eagle switch. That's how I view him at least. Look at that, he's not producing too many archers. Too few villagers on wood. Obviously, like, we had 2 blocked villagers here. Now 1 is blocked over there. So that's not too pretty. Has some problems in that regard. And can't even drop down that one. Oh, men-at-arms. Look at those beautiful ones. Oh, they are scouting this area quite nicely. But it could still be a dead villager. Or 2. Night production now started. The thing is, like, Yo shouldn't go for the kill. Yo should just pass. Don't go, don't shoot, don't shoot. Instant spot by Hera though. Great job. Ooh. Okay. That's a great one. Okay, and Hera housed now. After losing those 2, he should have known better. Goes for 1 knight, plus 2 defense, and 2 more knights in production. Should deal with this one quite easily. But idle timer should now skyrocket quite a bit here, I would assume. And yeah, I love that Mr. Yo is just running away. Other people like me, I would just try to dive, try to find a kill, and maybe I find a villager kill, but I will always lose all my crossbows. But Mr. Yo just running away, trying to save them, maybe group up with another army, just makes so much more sense. That's so good. Also, Knight's line of sight isn't the greatest thing, obviously with Frank's plus 2, but I still think saving those numbers is so much better. Yeah. Great move. And should have a slight ego advantage. Oh, Hera. Seems like he's still missing them. Oh god, unfortunate. Maybe could have split those knights even more, but obviously easier said than done. And he's going for a wild castle. But where is he placing it? Over here? Over here? That one would do nothing. He doesn't have a natural castle placement. And Mr. Yo, only 100 stone away from building one himself. One monk around here. Maybe break this one and then build a castle here could be something. This isn't great. I think this castle isn't doing much. Okay, now he sees the TC there. That one makes at least some sense. Doesn't block the gold. Mr. Yo, maybe defensive castle? Oh yeah, he answers. Mr. Yo answers. Pulls more villagers. That might not be enough by Hera. Only 8 villagers. Is he focusing down villagers? Could be a thing. Crossbow around here at that end. And we see 17 villagers against the 8 on that end. Oh, crossbow's not taking the best fight. One knight still around. And Hera microing this one. Ah, the greatest fight here ever. Castles, I think both could go up. Oh, this could be ending. Hera won't get that castle up. Oh, God. And Yo, with the so quick reaction. Great, great plays. And all of a sudden, we could add Kamayuks. And once we get to 2-3 Kamayuks, the knights won't do anything anymore. 3 TC play against 1 TC play. Guys, it feels like a 3-0. Oh, God. Oh, God. We have a TC here already. Monk could be out pretty soon. Good reaction. Might lose 1 villager though. Here is Mr. Yo. That one is still open. Not the prettiest thing ever. But obviously monks and Kamayuks are pretty damn close. And TC should deal with this one. Maybe some quick walls here, Mr. Yo. Not happening right now. Yeah, and just walling this one in. Look at that. Siege Workshop, triple house, stone wall. Something we don't see too often. Still heavily, heavily, heavily on stone. I'm a bit surprised when it comes to that one. And yeah, Kamayuks with this one. No reaction at all from Hera. And he sends everything. All the boys, all the grills. Throws in the kitchen sink as well. And this one, it's just like one wall. And yeah, it's done. It's done. There's no way. Ram can't even get there. And yeah, villagers are not doing anything. This is 3-0. This won't be pretty for Mr. Hera at all. And yeah, look at this one. Man-at-Arms not even finding stuff. And not sure what's happening to Hera here, but Mr. Yo looked mighty, mighty strong in this one. He went AFK. Yeah. Not the first time we are discussing respect when it comes to tournaments. And Hera. I like. Yeah. We had this behavior like this from him several times. Luckily it never happened, or luckily for him it never happened in one of my tournaments. But okay, 3-0 here, and we can just move on. 53 to 7 KD there. Unfortunate stuff for Hera. Obviously really good map by Mr. Yo, and made the defense happen quite nicely. And Hera, a really unfortunate map, we have to say, and couldn't really go on to how he wanted to approach it. Obviously losing a villager early on really did hurt him as well. And now I don't know, guys, if we will have WDC or not. We can first say goodbye everyone on YouTube that were watching Mr. Yo and